NRA, or IRA, I should say, that deal with the Green New Deal are going to be hundreds of billions of dollars more than what was projected to cost. And so this continues to be a reason why the American people are experiencing
who need the extra boost to help feed, house, and take care of families. And according to state officials, for people who did submit the tax returns, you don't even need to apply for rebate cash. The state will automatically issue your rebate. Many people in Georgia have already received extra money, as the state began issuing its first round of surplus tax refunds this month. For a second consecutive year, lawmakers approved Brian Kemp's request to issue income tax refunds to eligible taxpayers. These refunds will cost a projected $1 billion, $46.6 billion in surplus revenue held over from its last budget year. Both the income tax rebate and a separate $1 billion property tax rebate are fulfilling the campaign promise made by the governor of Georgia for his re-election run this year and this fall. These eligible people should receive rebates of up to $250 for single filers or married taxpayers who filed separately. Residents qualify for a refund if they filed taxes in both the 2021 and 2022 tax years, though no one can get back more than what they paid for in state income tax because, well, it's not going to happen. The White House has even announced a new income-driven repayment plan. It's called a SAVE plan, and the concept of a SAVE plan was announced in January. It's touted as the most affordable repayment plan in the history of America. It's revised as you revise, pay as you earn. The SAVE plan just is going to aim to lower monthly payments for borrowers, eliminate them entirely for individuals who meet the certain income threshold, even if you will halt the accumulation of unpaid interest as long as repayments are made. It will just reduce the duration of monthly payments, potentially allowing 85% of college borrowers to have their outstanding debt canceled within as little as 10 years. The new plan from the White House will be amended and aimed toward the revised Pay-As-You-Earn program. It is going to propose regulations that would increase the amount of income protected from the repayment of 150% of the federal poverty guideline. The level is roughly the equivalent of a $15 hourly wage, but it's going based upon some other thresholds as well. For a number of changes to tax policy in the State of the Union address, including significantly raising the levy on stock, buybacks, and imposing a billionaire minimum tax. But the shout-out to the expanded child tax credit is more immediately significantly for the average American family than a tax on billionaires. The expanded child tax credit was back in 2021 to help a lot of people out, and to help families with Americans struggling financially, while they provided stimulus for a long time. And the maximum benefit of the credit was increased from $2,000 to $3,000 in 2021. That's for people 6 to 17 years old. And half of the credit was given in advance, plus in monthly payments to the families to help others throughout the year, and the other half was given as part of a household's tax refund. The household with pretty much no or low income was able to receive it for the first time. And though it can take years for the policy to have the tangible effects, the impact of the credit was pretty much very noticeable, very fast. And so I believe it's pretty much right for Joe Biden to send out another one. Don't you guys agree? Parents reported using the advance payments for household essentials like groceries, clothing, schools, and utilities. And despite worries from conservatives, researchers found no evidence that the policy discouraged people from going back to work. Instead, it probably motivated people to get back to work. The Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, everybody, said the success of the 2021 expansion showed us that child poverty rates are a policy choice, not inevitable. And Congress failed to renew the expansion in 2021, reverting the credit back to its former, less generous iteration. It's one of the reasons that families could see smaller tax refunds this year when they file their returns, because some tax credits have already implemented their own version of a child tax credit last year to make up for the difference. Still, without this expansion, everybody, millions of people fell back into poverty at the beginning of last year. It made many people broke, and it hurt so many households. But folks, here's a solution to this. Folks, there is a new fourth stimulus check, and thousands of Americans are set